But honestly, against Everton, we could have put Jay in goal. We could have put our director in goal. He could have cut his videos while he was standing in goal. Nothing happened, right? Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Yahoo Footballing Weekly, also known as the Manchester United Crisis Centre, brought to you by me, Yahoo columnist Neil Humphreys.
And me, Yahoo editor Chiang Kung. And today we have a great new guest with us, Kenneth Kwang.
Hello, guys.
He's one of the members of a Kampong Buangkok Futsal Club.
My hometown, Bangkok.
So we're going to talk about more of their what they're going to do in the next part. But
now, thanks to people like Kenneth, local football fans, and your good selves giving us a wonderful, wonderful growing audience every week, it means we have a sponsor, our friends at StarHub.
Yeah.
What's the latest?
They got so many deals. Last time got so many deals. Now they got this deal with Canadian 2-for-1 pizza.
Love it.
So they're going to send lucky fans to watch Premier League games live in the UK.
What? Serious?
Yeah.
They're going to send Singaporean fans to the UK to watch the EPL?
Yeah, free.
Don't know what to say, really.
You just need to order the Premier League pizza bundle from Canadian 2-for-1 Pizza to stand a chance to win tickets every month. Every month you can go. No?
That's brilliant.
Oh, brilliant.
This is why I get annoyed. Are we allowed to take part or not?
Yeah, I think we can, right? I will order pizza every day, man.
Yeah, man.
So there's more details at this website. We'll send, just log on to the website, you'll find out more details, all right?
So all you have to do is buy this pizza.
That's the package. I think there's a
buy
bundle.
the package, bundle, and then you go in for this competition, and they draw you out.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
fantastic.
why, man. That's why you got to watch Yahoo Footballing Weekly.
Yeah, exactly.
Best deals right
You know
here.
all the best deals, man.
Best deal. Speaking of the complete opposite of a best deal, let's start with Manchester United. As always, another week, another defeat at home this time. 3-1 to Brighton, completely outplayed.
Oh.
What did you think, Han Kyung?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a surprise. That's the thing. Last time, people win at Old Trafford. Everybody was like, "Whoa, what a match! What a result!" And then this time you go there like, "Oh yeah, the Brighton deserve it." Brighton, they had like 16.2 million pounds of players on the pitch, while Man U got like 100 over,
almost 400 million,
almost 400 million of pounds. It's like David versus Goliath, and we are expecting David to win. That's how topsy-turvy
and you're not really a big surprise, right? Not really a big surprise.
And then it's like, wow, now Eric Ten Hag also, last year he was like manager of the year. We are all talking about that he's such a great manager for Man U, and now he's like showing some signs of like a bit delusional. I say,
I agree.
So things are not going well at Old Trafford.
Well, I mean, what do you think, Kenneth? You're a Liverpool fan. Let's get it out there. You are a Liverpool fan, but you're also a Singaporean futsal player. You watch the EPL every week. What do you make of Man U at the moment?
I agree with Ten Hag when he said that era's come to an end. So for his, he came quite early.
For you, one season wonder.
One season wonder. Yeah, but I think there are more deeper issues with the whole club, not just the manager. I think it goes down all the way to management, Yeah, so this is not just a one-time thing. It has been going on since, I believe the Glazers family.
Yeah, that's what Gary Neville has been saying all along. Yeah. But I don't know. I do feel that he's keep on talking about it. It's a bit tiresome for me. I mean, that Gary Neville, he's going to say, blame the Glazers. All the Glazers' fault. The players are there.
I agree.
They are not bad players.
I agree.
You can't. You see Manchester City, Liverpool players running, harassing the other team all over the pitch. Why can't you do the same? It's the modern football is now you have to start defending from the top, and now and you see Marcus Rashford doesn't want to run, and then obviously there are other issues that Anthony and Greenwood they are not with the team anymore. So, but still the players on the pitch, I think they are good enough to not lose 3-1 at home.
I agree with that. I agree with both of you completely. I wrote the column, which hopefully will appear on the screen right now, Yahoo and all good Yahoo platforms, saying just that. Yes, the Glazer thing, you can talk about that. I've spoken about it in the past. So have you. Gary Neville talks about it every week. But on this, you have to come back to Eric Ten Hag. He's starting to repeat himself. He's starting to make excuses that I don't think hold water. Look, he couldn't speak, or he didn't speak, as you said, about Greenwood. Maybe that was for legal reasons. He stayed silent. He didn't speak about Anthony. He stayed silent. The one time he should have stayed silent, when he could have speak, was Sancho, and he doesn't. He comes out and berates the guy publicly. All right, again, we don't know the full issues, but you and I know, we've been doing this a long time. You interview players, ex-players, they don't like it when they're criticized publicly. You can criticize them in the dressing room, do whatever you want, no problem, but it stays in the dressing room. Players don't like it, teammates don't like it. And maybe it's a stretch, but I think you can see a clear drop-off in the collective performance since he went public on Sandro. They don't look a cohesive unit anymore. And then you look at some of his decisions, right? Højlund is playing quite well. You give him a debut, a full debut, and then you take him off for Martial. He's your key young target. And he's still young, he's still developing. Hello, he's 4 months older than Jude Bellingham, who, they're building the entire Real Madrid side around. So 3 defeats in 5 games. You're moaning about VAR decisions which were actually correct. You're making excuses about Højlund. To me, this is all on Erik ten Hag. I don't think you can make too many excuses for him at the moment.
Don't need to talk about the Glazers.
I agree.
I mean, Erik ten Hag, he himself need to sort out everything that's going wrong with... and then we need to sort out very quickly. You got Bayern Munich coming up.
And Burnley's a banana skin, which we'll get to later.
And Harry Kane's on form.
Harry Kane has been scoring.
Go on, I was going to say, which ties in, he's going to be up against, I assume, Andre Onana, which was considered to be one of the signings of the season.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure about Andre Onana at the moment.
There's a statistics that says that he faced 10 shots on target.
Conceded 7.
Right. And I can see why, because he was signed for his distribution, right? He hasn't been that great. That could change in time, but he was erratic against Brighton. His passing was awful. He let in Brighton several times. And as I said in my piece, at the moment, he looks like he couldn't save a PDF file, right? Because what was he doing on that third goal? What were his arms doing? It was one of the strangest dives I've ever seen. And I'm a bit of an apologist for David De Gea. I love David De Gea. I thought his feline-like reflexes were the best in the Premier League. Better than Ederson, better than Adrian. I'm not saying better goalkeepers, but better shot-stopping reflexes. They let him go on a free transfer. He currently has no club.
I think David De Gea is more of a traditional goalkeeper.
Correct.
Where where they are trained on their shot reflexes, not like the modern goalkeeper where they act as the last man. That I think one of the best example is Manuel Neuer. He's the one that I think he's one of the more prominent figures that he comes out as a super keeper. So modern clubs are trying to utilize the goalkeeper as the last man.
True, but the thing is that he was let go completely. I think that's weird. I think you could have kept him as a second choice. Obviously, he might also be unhappy that he's not getting...
He hasn't even got a club now.
Now he doesn't even have a club. And it's such a way of dismissing a loyal servant
like a legend.
who has served them for nearly 10 years, if I'm not wrong.
I think he's speaking with Real Betis now.
Oh, is he? Okay,
he may be. But this comparison that's being made, when Guardiola did it with Ederson, you said wonderful. And when Klopp did it with Alisson, you said wonderful. But when Ten Hag does it, you're critical. No, in the case of Liverpool, Manchester City, it was very different. Those goalkeepers were the final piece in a jigsaw that was already coming together. They already had a defensive solidity for the most part, right? They already had a clear template in place. Look, Manchester City were already winning titles before Ederson. They won titles before Guardiola came in. So it wasn't like they were the mess that Manchester United are right now. They don't even have the fundamentals in place. They don't have solid centre backs. Their central midfield defensively is still in transition. So it's all well and good having Onana, this ball playing goalkeeper, but you haven't got the fundamentals in place.
He passes to Harry Maguire, and then Harry Maguire
exactly. You might as well pass to me or you.
Sorry, Maguire.
We're not picking on you. So I think Erik ten Hag has got major issues. I do think it is a crisis. I do think it's a crisis because when it's Man U, to quote Gary Neville, this is Manchester United. This is Manchester United. It's always a crisis. You lose 3 in 5. You're the biggest club in the world. It's a crisis.
Yeah, and I don't know how fast they're gonna turn. I think it's gonna take a while before they turn things around.
Yeah,
So,
and do bear in mind, folks, that Jose Mourinho finished second and was sacked the following season.
Yeah.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finished second and was sacked the following season. No one is safe. But let us know what you think. As always, Manchester United, are they in crisis? Send all your comments too.
Yahoo Southeast Asia on YouTube, Yahoo SG, Yahoo_MY on Twitter, Yahoo SEA on TikTok.
Now let's go to my favourite manager at the moment, Ange Postecoglou, Tottenham. I'm loving Tottenham at the moment. I'm loving Ange Postecoglou. I can't even say it. Ange Postecoglou. What do you think?
You know they got this song. They're singing to
Angels, right?
Angels.
Yeah.
I'm loving Big Ange instead.
Yeah, because did you see the video? Robbie Williams actually recorded it.
Oh, did he?
He recorded the Ange
Fantastic.
Postecoglou clip. It went viral, and now they're singing it every game. I'm loving Ange. What do you think?
Yeah. No, there's a statistics which I saw from his stint with Yokohama F Marinos to Celtic to Spurs. He hasn't lost a home game in 50 matches.
Wow.
50 home games from Yokohama onwards. So that's a sign of an excellent manager who has the team also seemed like rejuvenated and not willing to fight the ball. But I also feel that Spurs have to be ready for this kind of Sheffield United, this kind of tactics. They will sit back. Nowadays they know that this is a good attacking team. They're gonna sit back and wait for them to come. And they took about 97, 98 minutes before they finally broke the Sheffield United. They're gonna have more of that coming soon. But I think the fans will have full confidence in Postecoglou to see this through.
I think even now, he's probably still not quite getting the credit he deserves because that Aussie tag, Asian tag, whatever, which he's still trying to shake off. But I remember Ange Postecoglou when I was in Australia watching him with Brisbane Roar and even before that. And he has this unbelievable managerial style, which is quite unique. That his public persona, he's your best friend, right? Everybody's mate. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Every question he starts his answer with, "Oh, mate, let me tell you." Like he talks to journalists like he's talking to friends. And he completely disarms everybody in the room.
It's the vibe.
It's the vibe. Yeah. He did it recently when they said that cliche question about, should we take it one game at a time and should you be managing expectations? No, because I want the fans to be excited. I want them to go on a journey. I don't want to burst their bubbles. While we're having a bit of form and we're winning games, enjoy it. Love every moment. I shouldn't come out and go one game at a time. Manage your expectations. He is such a breath of fresh air in an age of robotic, po-faced, earnest, performative robots who come up with all the cliches, no, we're only looking to the next game, next 3 points. He's like, no, enjoy it. Yeah. But behind the scenes, he's a taskmaster, he's a strict disciplinarian, and he has a very clear way of playing, and they love him. Look at Richarlison, 1 goal, 1 assist, completely rejuvenated.
And in defending him, Richarlison on his mental health issues, that's also a very plus factor.
Yep.
But that's what the players want. They want to know exactly what they must do on the pitch.
Yep.
So managers who are very behind the scenes, they are very strict and stuff. So they will make the players understand what they need to do. But like Jurgen Klopp, I think also the facade is he always hugs the players. Very but behind the scenes, as we know, we read quite a lot, and they always say he's a very tough person on the pitch.
I feel the manager also plays a very important part. Like if the players feel comfortable with the manager, they know the manager has their back. They feel appreciated. They are willing to fight for the team, for the manager.
Now Eric Ten Hag now got problem is it?
Well, if you're playing at Tottenham, you're going to go. I think they had like 10 plus minutes of injury time,
Yeah.
right? If you're playing for Ange Postecoglou, you're going to run. You're going to go all the way.
Yeah.
You know he will protect you. If you break through in the box and you miss an open goal, he will protect you. Eric Ten Hag United at the moment, after the Sancho situation,
a bad
am I going to
move.
run through a brick wall for this guy? Look what he did to Sancho.
Yeah.
These things count. These things
It's the
matter.
small
things.
details.
Yeah,
the small
yeah,
things,
exactly.
Absolutely. But let us know, as always, what you think about Ange Postecoglou. We love him on here. Quick word on Arsenal. How do you think Arsenal are doing at the moment? Happy?
I think they must be happy, although I'm quite funny. I feel that Arteta's talked about rotating goalkeepers like, what
Yeah,
I mean, it's one of your...
Very gimmicky.
Well, it's one of your oddities. Sometimes come up with really weird ideas, but fair play, they won the match.
But honestly, against Everton, we could have put Jay in goal. We could have put the goalkeeper, our director, in goal. He could have cut his videos while he was standing in goal. Nothing happened, right?
Yeah, but they still, I mean, they haven't won in that Goodison Park for quite
6
a few
years.
years.
Yeah.
6 years. Good for them. They are in the mix in second place with Spurs and Liverpool, just behind Manchester City, which is all the good. All the
Yeah,
good
I
for them.
agree with that. I think the victory was the perfect example of Arsenal's progress under Arteta. It sounds cliched, but that was literally the kind of game they would have lost in the past or drawn. No wins there in 6 years. Every Everton player was behind the ball. They made no attempt to score, no attempt to get up their harm. They didn't panic. Arsenal brought on Trossard, scored a very, very good goal. All that resilience with Declan Rice involved in the side, all of the qualities that you need, not necessarily to win the title, but at least to sustain a title challenge. Very optimistic.
It's now it's funny. We are looking at North London being the grittier side.
It's very hard for me, guys. As a West Ham supporter,
it's not
this
the
is-
northern clubs like who are the grittier ones. It's the
Very hard.
North London side. London side.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kenneth? Arsenal?
I think Arsenal, given last season, like during the first half, they're very strong, but I think they lost steam midway. Yeah, so I think Arteta managed to sort out these problems, and he bought the right players that can help push the team further. Keep the motivation, keep the steam, keep the energy going to last throughout the season.
I agree.
agree.
Speaking of buying the right players or not, I'd be failing in my duties if I didn't ask you two about Liverpool. We've got two Liverpool fans on the show this week. From an outsider's perspective, I know there's this bit of half empty, half full attitude at the moment regards Liverpool. Some fans are on board, some fans are not. I'm enjoying Liverpool at the moment. The games are fun. They're flying. Only a couple of points behind, right? Man City.
2 points.
2 points. They're up there. They're in the top 4. What's your thoughts on Liverpool? Where are they?
So I need to tell you a story. The past weekend was the F1 weekend, so I was covering for Yahoo, and on Sunday I was walking into the media center, and then halfway through, then suddenly a voice behind said, "Hey, Liverpool fan," because I was carrying my Liverpool backpack. It's nobody, from person I do not know. Eventually, I found out he's from India. He's a journalist from India, but he was wearing a Liverpool jersey.
Okay.
So it was like, hey, it just out of nowhere. I was walking towards there. He was saying, "Hey, how do you think of Liverpool's defense?" I'm like, I was like, okay. I think no, they're obviously concerned that they're conceding goals,
Easy goal.
early goals, conceding opening goals before they have to come back. But I think we're doing all right. But our attack is good. I think we're winning matches. And then the journalist was saying, "Oh, but don't you think that against top clubs in the Europe and everything, we just one mistake and then we'll be punished and then we'll be like," I say, wow.
You're not playing any top clubs in
Not
Europe.
yet.
You're in the Europa League.
I mean,
You'll
against
be
Man
fine.
City, against maybe Arsenal or even Spurs. There might be some struggles, but we'll go there when we reach there. I think right now, I think there's some confidence growing. Everybody's like confident. The team looks confident that they'll come back from deficits. And once we get Virgil van Dijk back playing, I think he's finished his suspension. I think the defense will be slightly better.
One more game, right? One more game.
No, I think that's it already.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
What do you think?
For
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always nerve-wracking.
But it's fun, right? I mean, look, this is the thing about Liverpool fans, right? So you've started me off now. You've started me off now. Liverpool fans are the martyrs of the English Premier League. They are the kings of martyrdom, Liverpool fans. Last year it was wine, sack Klopp, Trent Alexander-Arnold is in the wrong position. He doesn't know what he's doing. They're getting caught behind.
Perfect,
This guy's too old. Henderson's too old. Milner's too old. He replaces Henderson and Milner, which is what you wanted for an entire season. But the midfielder's got no experience now. Defense is what does Liverpool fans want? You're 2 points off the title. You're in the race. The games are fun. Enjoy it. I don't get it.
We must score within 5 minutes and then we must
win 10-0
up and then win 5-0 at the end. Otherwise,
you kept Salah.
Otherwise, our team sucks.
I feel it has to be due to the fact that during our high peak seasons when we won the Champions League and the League and the EPL, right? I think that and then we played. There's one season we played every game possible, so everybody is like, we have to maintain that consistency. We cannot expect anything.
We set the bar too high.
We set the bar too high for ourselves. So it is a pro and con.
This is me struggling to care.
Yeah, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. Because we know we can achieve that. That's why we feel that anything lesser is like
But brief point, if I wanted to patronise, I could say that is a classic example of a team not used to success. Because there's always a fallow period, right? There has to be a transitional period. Man U had it, Man City have it. You're in that transitional period now.
I agree.
But as always, Liverpool fans, let us know what you think. I'd just say finally on that, for me, Mo Salah's the man. I love Mo Salah.
Now he's becoming an assist machine, man.
I love Mo
goal
Salah.
scoring machine to
Love him.
He could have assisted all 3 goals, but they count the last goal as a own goal.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's all 3.
Salah, I love you, man. You turned down the Saudi cash. You turned up for Liverpool. Nothing but respect for you at the moment. Good stuff. All right, let's do the Premier League previews for the weekend. Start with a North London derby, Arsenal-Tottenham. Great game. Great game.
Almost top of the table, but it's going to be a great match, I think.
What do you think? Score?
This is going to be tough. I think I'll go for a draw, 1-1 or 2-2. I think it's going to be a lot of fireworks. I think Declan Rice and big is probably Postecoglou's first big test. I think he will send his team all charged up to go and to face Arsenal. I think it's going to be a fiery match, man.
I'd agree with that. I'll say I'll go with a draw. I think 1-1. I think Arsenal have the midfield superiority at the moment. Tottenham are very much a team in transition. But I do think that Tottenham might have greater attacking strengths, right?
I think,
which may present a few problems. I think Declan Rice will not be able to push forward as much as he'd like to. He's going to be penned back a bit by Tottenham's attack. So I'll go with 1-1. What about you, Kenneth?
I think Arsenal might inch out a win.
Oh, cool.
Because, Arsenal, Arteta is with this team for quite a bit, right? So Ange he's just like you said, they're undergoing a transitional period.
Yeah.
So I think, so this Tottenham team is still developing. They're still in that trial and error stage. But Arsenal has a system, and Arteta bought players that can fit into his system. So I feel that, with a system, everybody knows what they're going to do. Not like a trial and error kind of thing. So I feel that Arsenal might inch out a win if they pull through with that.
All right.
Fair enough.
What about Liverpool-West Ham? The blockbuster. His mob, my mob. Liverpool-West Ham.
I think since it's at Anfield, I think I'm more comfortable, more relaxed. I think we'll get a 1-0 or 2-0 win from there.
I cannot comment because I don't want to jinx.
Don't jinx.
I'll happily jinx it. West Ham will lose by at least 2 goals. They cannot win at Anfield. Their track record over 50 years is very poor.
Yep.
Good first half against Manchester City. Paqueta playing well, but I just think Liverpool's got too much. 3-1 Liverpool.
If Moyes wants to play defensive, I think they don't have a chance.
Yeah, and then they concede an early goal.
Yeah.
There's no plan B for West Ham. And I think that'll probably happen 3-1 to Liverpool. Right, last one, the big one. Burnley versus the Crisis Club, Manchester United. What do we think?
It all depends on that Bayern match in the midweek. I think.
I agree.
If they still lose that one, then the crowd gets really angry, and Burnley might just take advantage of them. And the manager, Vincent Kompany, would love to take
And
one
he's a
over.
Man City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'll take one over Man U. So, I mean, it's dangerous, but I okay, I'll just put Burnley 1-0.
I'm going to go draw. I agree with everything you said. I think the Bayern Munich game is critical.
Yeah.
Critical to the morale of that team that goes out against Burnley. I'll go with a draw.
Of course, as a Liverpool fan, I hope when you loses that 3 points. But, anything can happen in football. But, of course, I think draw.
All right. What do you guys think? As always, send all of your predictions and comments and balanced predictions too.
Balanced prediction. Yahoo Southeast Asia on YouTube. Yahoo SG, Yahoo_MY on Twitter. Yahoo SEA on TikTok.
And as always, we thank all of you for your comments. It's why we have a wonderful sponsor in StarHub who are giving you an unbelievable offer.
Canadian 2-for-1 pizza. You go there, you get the Premier Plus Premier League pizza pack bundle, and you stand a chance every month, to earn a trip to see a live Premier League game. How good is that?
Fantastic. And I'll just finish by saying that this week, Brighton will play again with a team worth less than 1/6 of the £115 million that Chelsea played for Casado. It makes me so happy.
Love it.
Should we spare a thought for Chelsea? No. See you next week. Take care.
Goodbye.